Hello, I'm Mariana Danilovich with Ultralive TV, and we're here at Digital Hollywood Fall 2010 with Shahid Khan, who is the chairman and chief strategist of MediaMorph.
Thank you.
You were just speaking today.
I'm actually speaking tomorrow.
You are. About what topic?
The evolving landscape of Hollywood with the digital media.
And how's MediaMorph playing in that landscape?
We've built a software that actually tracks digital content across 200 different digital platforms globally. So if you are a Hollywood studio or a TV network distributing your content across iTunes, Hulu, YouTube, all of these different platforms, we track it for you and we give you a dashboard to run your entire business.
So it's a video marketplace that allows you to syndicate the content or just track it?
Both syndication as well as tracking, licensing, rights management, as well as royalty management. So it's the end-to-end ERP for digital media.
Fantastic. How many different rounds of funding have you guys received?
We've done 2 rounds of funding, and we're almost at break-even, and currently serving 3 major Hollywood studios and 6 cable networks.
That's fascinating. Can you tell what studios?
I'm not sure if I'm at the liberty of doing so. I'll need their permission for that, but they're all the big ones.
And what is, in terms of actual, what is the measurement for this? Is it a video sold or video syndicated or video monetized? How do you measure the platform?
That's a good question. So we track video across all the different business models. It can be a subscription-based business model like Netflix, or it can be ad-supported like Hulu, or it can be transactional based like iTunes. So we give you a dashboard that tracks all business models, all outlets, all content, and all geographies.
And if you're a Hollywood studio or a media provider, you have basically a set of administrative panels to upload your video, syndicate across YouTubes or Netflixes of the world, and then get paid for it?
Yes, so we'll manage your entire licenses, we'll manage the syndication process, we'll help you manage that business through our dashboards, and then we'll also get you paid in terms of calculating the royalties that are owed to you.
And in terms of the quality of video, what quality is it?
The quality depends on the actual provider. We manage the process based on the specs that we get from the actual providers.
But do you also do, on the downloads, clearly you can deliver HD, but do you also do dynamic streaming of content as a delivery or just actual download?
Sure. So in all cases, whatever the actual end provider requires, that's the process that we manage for them. It can be HD, it can be SD, depending on what they're looking for.
That's great. How long has the company been around?
Almost 2 years now.
That's it?
Yes.
And it raised 2 rounds of capital?
2 rounds of capital.
Are you in Silicon Valley?
No, we are actually in New York City.
You're kidding?
Yes.
It's amazing. There's a lot of competitors in Silicon Valley.
I think what we do is fairly unique. There are different companies that do bits and pieces of what we do, but we are the only providers globally that actually do this end-to-end.
Yeah, and it requires quite a bit of work.
Yes, it does.
How long did it take to build a platform?
So we had a bunch of MIT rocket scientists working on it. It took about 6 months to build the entire platform, but it's an evolutionary process. So as we learn more of our clients' needs, we keep adding to the product.
6 months?
Yes.
That's fascinating. And it's almost break even.
It's almost break even.
I am just so thrilled to have companies like this participate in Digital Hollywood. We've been in this business for a very long time, and we're used to much longer time frames.
Well, the good news, bad news with us was that shortly after we launched, the market crashed. So we had no choice but to really run on a very, very lean budget. And that actually gave us the discipline to be fiscally responsible.
Yeah, which is what we had to do, Ultralive TV as well. We merged games with television, had to do the same thing.
Ah, wonderful.
Launch the platform in a few months and all that. So in terms of signing up clients, do you do deals with them, or can they just go to your site and sign up?
The big ones, we go and do deals with them, but it's pretty simple. It's a software as a service model. So you don't have to spend 6 months implementing it. It's pretty much plug and play. And then we're also building a self-service module for small content companies to come and manage their business on our platform.
Yeah, and that makes sense, because they will.
That they will.
And what are you looking for at the conference?
I've been speaking in Digital Hollywood for almost 10 years now, and a big fan of the discussions that go on here. So always nice to hear other people's ideas, especially with the world of iPads and Google TV and all the innovation that's going on. It's very fascinating. It's a great time to be in this business.
So your platform is going to go transmedia soon.
We are already.
You are already.
Yes.
How many platforms?
We do mobile, television, VOD, online, tablets. So it's transmedia, trans-platform, and transcontinental.
Do you think that because you started 2 years ago, you really started at the right time because the technology was right then available to build something like this?
It was, and we were a bit ahead of our time, so we could see that a need for our product will evolve. When we built the product, not everybody realized that they needed it. But today when we go and talk to studios or television networks, they look at it and they say, how soon can we have it?
And I suspect it drives the cloud.
It does.
So it's good on all fronts, front and back end.
It is, and it's the cost for our customers to get onboarded is minimal.
So they don't have to pay an upfront fee, just licensing fee?
It's very modest upfront fee, as opposed to if you actually go and buy software, it's millions of dollars. In our case,
sure.
It's a fraction of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, pleasure to meet you, and thank you, and good luck with your panel.
Thank you very much.